Hey guys, I'm Voylin, and before this video starts I want to give a quick explanation of why this video took so long to make, because the footage that you're about to see is actually from almost, well, it's over 6 months ago now. So October, November, December, January. It's been well over 6 months. But I have a good explanation, yeah, so here it is, a short explanation, and then we go to the video. So first up, when we got home, I got a very heavy form of jet lag, and it took over a week to actually get over it. Then I had to start my programming again as well to make up for the time that I wasn't able to do the programming part of the video editor that I'm programming. At the end of the year, my grandmother passed away. So looking at the footage, I kind of wanted to wait a little bit before actually editing it. When I was finally starting with editing the footage again, then I broke my hand. Yeah, the scars are still visible, but not that noticeable anymore. Well, it has been healing nicely. And after my hand, because that took like over a month before I was able to use my PC again, so I had to catch up on programming work again. And yeah, for the last week I have been sick with a cold. So yeah, it has taken some time before I was able to work on this video. A lot of stuff happens, but yeah, here we go.
After our day at Paradisa, we went to the forest to find chestnuts. This is something my parents do yearly, every autumn, and my kids really enjoyed it, as he likes being outside. After the forest, we went to have lunch with my grandmother, but my kid kept taking the walking car of my grandmother.
In the summer, many people. There's a lot that come from the train here directly. 2, 3, hup! You never learn it, eh? He find it funny, eh? 1, 2.
Prøv å slette en heater.
Ja.
Savate? Josh. Åh. Der må gå. For people who are wondering how much Japanese I've been studying, so I'm at my parents' house now and my old room. I have all of these books here, I have all of these manga and other books as well. Some easy books. And then I also have these materials from my previous classes, which are kind of fully written. I have this book as well, which even has tags for the different subjects and such. There's a little bit of Irohiro. Another folder, mainly of documents and such of studying Japanese. That was from my classes that I followed here in Belgium. A book which is mostly full, not completely. It's like halfway full, kind of empty at some pages. This is one of my more empty books, and then we have this one. Yay! I usually threw these away, but I did not always throw them away. And at some places you can see my ink ran out. So we have this one, and then we also have this one. But like I said, I already threw away a lot of the books. And nowadays I write quite tiny. My Japanese studying journey has been quite a long one, and I've written many books and pages full. And I still am not finished. Because we were leaving very early morning, we said goodbye to the rest of the family the day before in the evening. And on our way to the airport, we were in a traffic jam, and I was honestly starting to become a little bit worried about getting to the airport on time. Belgium traffic, famous for traffic jams. Sugoi. Oh. On the escalator. Passport safe in the plastic bag. It actually smells quite nice now. Priority boarding. I was very happy to have seen my family again, even though it was only for the short periods. Glad to have seen my family again. Glad to have spent time with my parents again. Glad to have shown my son to my family, because only my parents so far have come to Japan. And I'm also glad that my grandmother got to see my son, and that I got to see my grandmother again before she passed away, 2 months after our trip ended. I'm very glad that I was able to at least say goodbye then.